hot on, and I have on a shirt. It's hot because I said I wasn't going to wear no shearing stuff. Shearing, I know. Y'all know the name. Oh, I need that water. This way, and this is the right chair for me because I feel like I'm falling. Let's see. Yeah, let's go move to another chair. Move to the grandmama. Let's move to this chair. Okay. So we can sit back and relax, okay? Good morning, Afrocentric Home Design and Style channel. This is Lisa Marie. Oh my God, I just saw this beautiful table that I gotta show y'all. And I mean, I would get this table. Like, I don't really have a place for it and I don't really need it. But if I had another, oh, no, not for my guest house, because no, that's not. But I want to show you this table. I think it's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Great. I think it'd be great for an end table. Uh, I mean, it could be a coffee table too. It just depends how you do it. Hey, Felicia. Felicia, you're the perfect person to see this. Let me show you this table. I walked into my brother's shop and I was like, Kojo, where did you get this? Beautiful, amazing. Sorry, y'all, you just see. Beautiful, amazing, and wonderful table. Let me show you this table. I think that table is so dope. Let me tell you what's happening here. So we got the Africa as the base. Now we have, this is the Sankofa bird. You see the head of the bird? The head of the bird. It is the Sankofa bird. Look at him coming, looking back, but in the chair. This is beautiful. With the Africa base. And then the black, oh my God, and this is not heavy. So if somebody was interested in this table, let a sister know. Had I had another place, like I don't have a place for it, but if I had a place for this, oh, I would get this beautiful, like I said, it could be a side table or end table. It could be a coffee table if you wanted it to be. Just think about this with a fly like a calabash lamp on it, or even like one of the statues, or many of the statues. Let's talk about that too. But I love this table. This is another table too that they have, and the legs actually screw off, so you can transport it easy. But this one, I just fell in love with it. Just gorgeous. I mean, this is something you keep for life. You just pass this on down, and of course, you can actually put sculptures on it. The different sculptures. You can put, if you like the animals, you can put the animals on it. Like this is a scene. Let's set up a scene. I want to set up a scene. I want to take this elephant. I'm gonna put the elephant on it. That's gorgeous. I want you to see that. That's gorgeous. Let's see what you gotta say. Well, you're not the elephant. Sculptural. If you're into sculptural work, I love this. Of course I love these, but I love that table. But I just say, I feel like because it's so sculptural, that something like this on it. Of course you can put flowers, or you can put whatever you want. You can put a lamp. But I absolutely fell in love with that. It's bad, y'all. Oh my God, I love it. That one right there got me. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Shanika. Wow, isn't it beautiful? Hey, Empress T. I love that one. I love that. Y'all, if I had a space for it, I promise I would take it. I would take it. But I don't have a space for it. I mean, this is something you keep forever. And I wouldn't even put that in the guest house. That's like a piece to me. There's certain I find that when I find them, I would keep them. Let me tell you, I learned a lot about Afrocentric home design and collecting pieces for value, and of course, and the value in what way? Cultural value, something that can appreciate. But I mean, I remember I learned it from my ex-husband. He used to buy these beautiful pieces like this. I should have brought my tripod. I got to carry up with my tripod. But he used to buy these beautiful pieces like this. And then, of course, he keep forever. Some of these pieces he had as long as 20, 25 years. But when things got a little rough, or this is before he met me, he needed money, he would sell the pieces. So the resale value of the pieces are amazing. So there's that. There's also the cultural value. Let's not forget the cultural value of passing it down to your family. And there are certain pieces that when I see those pieces, and to me this is one of them, this is a piece that I know that it will be a keeper forever. You would see this in every house. You would see this all of our apartments and our moves. Hopefully you would see it in the next generation. And I love that piece. And then look at this. There's something, I mean, I haven't been in a while. I love this. Look at this big black stool. with the Sankofa bird too. And it's black. I love that. That's beautiful. That's a big one too. That's considered a big one. And then we got this king stool, which is a smaller one. Oh, they got so many different versions. Things have changed around here. Okay, so now they got what I never saw this one. This is a new style, y'all. This is bad. Where is my girl? My girl, Bay. Forget your name the other day because I don't want to say your name, but she knows she loves stuff like this. Look at this Ashanti stool. Look at this Ashanti stool. Love the stool as well, isn't it? With the carvings on top. I can tell you that I have never seen this. I have never seen this type of Ashanti stool. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. This would be a keeper. I would absolutely take this home with me. This would be in my house. I don't even have a stool. I can't believe I don't have a stool. But this stool right here, this is beautiful. This is the coffee table. If you want it to be, I guess you would have to put something on it, but I think that's so unique. I've never seen that they're thinking. I love when I come back and they doing something else. Look at this one with the, is this what kind of bird is this, y'all? Look at that's bad. That big thing. Oh my God, they doing it. And of course the one with the heart is gorgeous and the wood is pretty too. And they got the smaller ones too, if you just said, okay. And they got even smaller ones, y'all. So if you really, really want a stool, you see me have, I think I have this size, but it's the GME too, but it's look a little different. They got the other small ones as well. Love the stool, but I'm very much loving this one. Love it. The level of carvings, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And you remember I tell you about the mats, and I said they use the mats in other ways. They use it as shade, almost like a wall or covering, but basically shade. So, okay, anyway, I'm so tired. I should have got more rest. I am absolutely sleepy. I went to meet with my bag man, but he has somebody else in there already. So he's waiting on me, though. I need to provide him with a journal because he wants to make the bag and he wants to close the bag, but he's not able to do that if I don't provide him with what's everything that's going to go in the bag. And I told you I'm making this medicine bag, and basically it's the pyramid bag, but it's bigger because it has to hold the medicine jars, if you will, and the notebook. As a pouch, like I said, for the crystals, whatever else, or feathers, or the pouch for the sage. You know, I'm going to put your sage in there, your incense. So it's really, really nice, and I love it so much. So I came for that. I came for this meeting with this man. He said he's coming, so I'm going to wait on that as well. But yeah, I'm a little sleepy because I didn't get enough sleep. I was on the phone with I'm going to call her auntie. I'm going to call her mentor. I'm going to call her, we're going to make us a tripod, so hold on. We are going to make us a tripod. That's too far. That's not going to work. So I can't do it. I can bring you closer. Let me see. I'll bring you closer. Okay. That might not stay. And I want to drink the water. So, okay, next time. So you can use the stool and the table as a table to hold your phone. But I hope you're well. Perfect, whole, and complete. I don't know what I'm going to make next. I want to see what's coming. I want to see what I feel. I don't have a concentration. Like I could say, oh, I want to concentrate on just home decor. I want to concentrate on clothes. But I actually don't have a concentration. I want to do just like I did before. I want to feel free. And I want to think freely. So I don't want to have to worry about good afternoon. I don't want to really have to thinking like it has to be one thing. So that's one of the biggest things. But y'all, this, remember I told you about I was never hearing in it? It's not like that. You see this pants, I didn't show you outfit of the day. I should show you outfit of the day. Let me show you outfit of the day. The pants is on, off the hook, off the chain. I love the pants. The pants is lovely. The shirt is cute, but the shirt is hot as heck. As heck. And I don't like that. This is the pants. I'll go back. Now it all goes together and it's very chic, but I don't like the top. The top, I will never ever make these clothes. So if you see me, I've got rid of all of the ones that have the thread in it. It's actually like elastic. Sorry, y'all. That's why it holds the sweat in. It holds the sweat in. There's nothing else saying. It makes you hotter than you would if you just have like the pants that I have on. You see how they free flowing. And it is a patch, but I like that it's a patch with batik material. Actually, this is actually batik material too, as opposed to tie and dye. And but it's got the shearing. One of our family members told us that this is called shearing when you put it together like this. I don't really love shearing. I like dresses that are loose, and that's the only thing I'm doing. I think, you know what? I really think, I know for sure it's going to always be cotton, and I know for sure it's going to be a lot of linen. But when I talk about the clothes, but it will not be this. If anybody wants that or expects that, I never actually made, I don't think too much with this shearing. I think I might have made a couple pieces, but I don't think I made too much with it. I always made it with just the natural cotton. This weather is just not conducive. You feel hotter than normal because, again, it's trapping in. And like I said, I was talking to my other channel, High Elevation channel, how like what I really want for my designs to be, and whether it's earrings or jewelry, clothing, shoes, bags, other kinds of accessories. It has to have a spiritual element. So it has to be healthy, whole, and complete. You know how I would say, I hope you're healthy, whole, and complete. I hope you're healthy, whole, and complete. I don't know if I say perfect, whole, and complete. Perfect, whole, and complete. But the line is more the underlining theme of all the things that I will design is about health. It's about wealth and completion, or healthy, whole, and complete. Perfect, whole, and complete. So healthy, whole, and complete. So it's a spiritual thing. And when you walk out, when you walk into places, when you present yourself, everything is that vibration. So just imagine having a bag that's a medicine bag. It looks like it for fashion, right? But it's shaped like a pyramid. So the medicine already is in that. You know, the pyramid represents us firmly planted between heaven and earth. So the point, of course, of the pyramid is pointing to heaven. And then the way that the bottom is made and that flatness is grounding you to the earth. And I almost look at it like the pyramid bag when I first created it. I took it as a spaceship type of element, something that transports you out of where you are to another galaxy. And also think about it. The idea of even these type of spaceships is that it may feel like you got to your destination from one place to the other and it only took an hour, but in actuality, you're a billion light years away. So it's this idea of going far in a short time span. Do you know what I'm saying? And it really represents the ascension that one can have. You know, I remember a long time ago reading about the thing called enlightenment. It says enlightenment can happen in the blink of an eye. It can happen in an instant. As a matter of fact, it usually does. And that's what's so beautiful about it. The path to it may not be instantaneous, but the getting there, or the receiving of the enlightenment, seems almost like when you got it, almost like a eureka moment. And I feel like our clothes are also, or fashion design, is about protection. That's a big word for me. Spiritually protecting yourself, spiritually staying aware and conscious. And also the healthy part of that is the idea of breathable materials, that even the material itself is on a higher frequency, a higher hertz, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's on this higher hertz. Like that's what I feel like it is. And so it's not like I need to convey that to my vendors, but it's nice if I could convey that to my vendors, and that they actually get that. Sometimes they get it kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to say it. Sometimes they get it Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. So I thought I saw somebody I knew, but no. Yeah, sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't, and that's that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I feel like that whether the people here maybe in our center realize it or not, like there's so many high vibrational pieces here. The Ashanti stool, the table with the Sankofa and Dinka symbol on the Africa. Like being here reminds me that it doesn't really matter how the people see it. The pieces are what they are no matter what. They can be talisman. And that's like I said, all of it is spiritual, right? So if you take the staff and you hang it on the wall, and depending on where you hang it, it could be like a talisman. You know how we used to do, well, you know, I used to do when we were here in the States, and I would take those cinnamon brooms and I would put them over a door, and I would have it going horizontal lengthway. Like I'm looking at these staffs right now. You can do the same thing. I know we always think of hanging a staff on the way it is, just hanging vertically. Is that vertically? Vertically, yeah. But you could actually take those staffs, especially if you had a doorway and a doorway, and hang the staffs across as means of protection. I mean, I just saw that and thought of that. I thought that's so great. So, yes. So let's see. Beverly. Yes. Hey, Bev. What time is it in Ghana? Sounds like the medicine bag is going to be beautiful. It is. It's 12:32. Hey, Felicia. I'm 5 hours ahead of the East Coast. Sanika. Yes, ma'am. I love the pants. Thank you. Those pants are fire. Thank you. Hey, Felicia. According to me, peace and blessings. You are coming through blurry. Oh, you may need to clean your phone lens. Love the hairstyle. Thank you. According to, is it still blurry? It's not the lens. Yeah, it's not the lens. It's the reception. So is the reception any better? Somebody tell me. Because that's the thing here. I keep forgetting that, being under here. Let me know if the reception is still weird. And let me turn around to you. Is the reception weird? But you saw the pants, but it was still blurry. It's the reception, because it's always here, too. Probably I'm under this metal thing. It's okay, but it's not great. It's not great, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. I think I could... I'm sitting here thinking about another location. Oh, I know the perfect location. Let's go over there for a while. It'll be nice. Let's go over there. Y'all bear with me. And I think this location is so much better. Let me see if we can sit there. It's near this place called Abajo. It's light. What else? It's got shade. It's got trees. I'm gonna go. They said it's blurry here, so I'm gonna go sit under Abajo, but I'll come back. Okay. Thank you. So we're turning around. How are you? Blessings. Okay, y'all. We're going to sit somewhere else. Oh, some children here. Must be from the school. Yeah, they little and cute. Little and cute. Cute and little. Oh, it's school day. It's school trip day. Are we still going in? School trip day. How are you? Good to see you, Alex. How are you?
Yeah,
good.
Thank you. And you?
You're good, thank you. So, we are going to go here. Now, tell me when I sit down first if the reception is any better. It's better vibes over here, too. Now, we just got to find a table. There's a perfect table that I see. And we're going to go to it. restaurant. Food smell good, but I don't eat the food. I eat at home. So let's see. Now we got the other one. I think the other one's going to be better because the other one is not in the sun. This one's in the sun, but the lighting is pretty good. Let me see. Well, no, I want the sun in front of me, and the seat is hot. So let's go to the other one and see if that's going to be better for us. Hopefully they won't need some needed for the people that's actually paying for food, because we're not paying for food right now. Somebody want to come in, I'll let them come in and see. So we'll see. And there we are. But it's hot over here. Let me see. It's a little cooler on this seat. The sun is moving. Oh, you're not gonna see me. Sorry, y'all. If you hung around for all of this, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Now that we're settled, what is it like? Is it the same? Is it better? What is it like? Tell me. Okay, I understand. You're good now. I think it's just in focus. Are they still going to relocate? I said, they say it for years, but nobody takes it seriously. So far, which is better. Will you be selling those nose rings? Absolutely. Hey, Thursday, child. Much better because, okay, good. Hey, that's my cousin, y'all. So they've been saying it for years, and the people here don't take it seriously. I remember when I was here, when I got here 5 years ago, they were like, oh, we're going to sell the art center. Basically. And I was all like worried and concerned, and the people were not worried and concerned. And I was like, but the signs are there. Like literally, like this is the new name of the thing and what it's going to be called. And it didn't happen. So the people were right. So I go with the people say. The people that's not believing in it, so I kind of don't believe it too. Yeah, it's a lot of bureaucracy here, and I don't know. And you know what a lot happens too? So if the president is doing 2 terms, or a term, 1 term, 4 years, and he'll get let's say he's getting a certain amount of work done, infrastructure-wise, new project-wise, however it goes. And then he'll do another 4 years and he'll continue to work. But a lot of times the works here take a longer time. So the new party comes in and they don't continue that work. That's why you got like roads that'll be jacked up because the last party didn't finish it. And the next party, because instead of being like, okay, this is all I gotta, like I'm gonna finish the work, they just forget it and do some other work, So I think there's that. So that breakdown of system is very, it affects everything, to be honest with you. So I never know. If the people say no, I'm gonna listen to the people. But I think the art center I feel like it's a staple, right? I feel like it's important. I think that, I don't know where else would the tourists go. I was thinking like, where else would they really go if they didn't have the art center? Because there's not like a street, I won't say like there's Osu, but Osu doesn't, now there's a mini little art center in Osu. Osu is like the next town over, that's where I live. But it's not on this level at all. So I guess people will go to Osu. And it's not like here you enter into a place. Osu, you still on those streets that really don't have sidewalks. So let you know that when you come to Ghana, Accra, specifically most of Ghana, now that I think about it, but Accra, they don't really have sidewalks. So I heard that they used to have sidewalks, right? But the businesses was built more further back. But it's like it takes one person to be like, I'm going to move my business and build it all the way to the point that you're taking off the sidewalk. And then all the businesses started to do it. So now, like, that's a big thing. So be very careful when you do come, and I'm telling my cousin, that you just watch out for the cars that if you're walking the streets. Like this neighborhood here definitely has sidewalks. I just thought about it. But you don't always see that, okay? Also, the open gutters. There will be open gutters. And you have to be very careful because people do fall in. I forgot about all this stuff because I'm so used to the gutters. I know to move around them. I know how to move around them pretty quickly. But it's a thing. Like it's a thing. So definitely watch the gutters because you can fall in. I mean, really. So and this is not a place. You know how you ever like in the States you can walk down some streets and you don't really have to look at the ground down when you're walking. Not on some real level like some streets. I'm saying you kind of look straight. Here you should always look down because the pavement is always a little uneven and you will slip, honey, and it won't even be nice, okay? Let me see, this the little things, right? Oh, when you are out in public, tour companies or tour groups, you really don't have to worry about this next one I'm gonna say, because your tour director knows how to take you into places that the bathroom is decent, but the bathroom is a big issue here. So you have to always bring your own toilet paper. You should keep that in your purse. A whole roll would not be too much, honestly. Because I would be very disappointed. You gotta go to the bathroom, you do your business, and then there's no toilet paper. Always keep that. Even if you can keep like those wet wipes, I forget how you call those. Y'all know what I'm saying. That would be great too, because you're not gonna really find that, and you don't really want that. And if you're a woman, any type of sanitary napkins, don't expect them to be in the restroom or anything like that. I'm talking about when you come outside, not in your hotel. Most of the people that do tours, you're going to stay in nice hotels. They're going to have toilet paper. The toilet's going to flush. But I'm talking about now you out, or if you're a person that's not with a tour group and you just coming on your own, you're traveling, you need to make sure that you keep toilet paper in your purse. Don't walk around with your cell phone out. It's not, especially in Accra. And like, let me say where. Some people think, oh, I'm in a taxi. I'm in a taxi, and you have your phone, right? And you're looking at stuff. Somebody could walk by and remember, or even ride on a moto, and they will snatch your phone. It's never happened to me, but I was fully warned from day 1, 2, 3, 15, like every day with the Ghanaian family I was with, and it's a thing, so you definitely want to hold your phone close to you. The other thing that I was thinking about just came to me too, that, another thing, when you go to like a place like Makola, which is the local market, is very, 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 very busy. Definitely don't have your phone out there, but don't think that you could be in a taxi and you see like the market women sitting down and they might have their yams and you look at them and be like, oh my God, look at this picture. They're in front of the red tomatoes and it's like, oh my God, look at this beautiful picture. They become very offended and they will get very angry. They don't like you taking pictures of them unless you ask. Not even driving by or you in the passenger side of a car. Don't take the camera out and assume that you can take pictures of the market women. They don't like it. It's not good, and it's not good. So don't do it. Never use your left hand. It's insulting. People take offense to it, and even though you're a foreigner, they don't realize that you don't know that, because here some people never been abroad. They never been anywhere else, so they don't know that everybody don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So if you hand money, if you receive money, just tell yourself, left hand down, right hand up. Like, don't use your left hand. Don't use it to exchange. Don't use it for nothing. Because the idea is, and I think that's more, I don't know, just if somebody knows it's different, let me know. But I think it's more from the Muslim culture of Africa. That's the hand that you will wipe your butt with, just so you know. So don't do that. Drink a lot of water because it's very hot. And if you're not used to the heat, it's even more hot. So you should definitely drink a lot of water. Don't play with the sun. Like, don't think like, oh, why is nobody out in the middle of the day walking in the sun? Because they know you'll get a heat stroke and fall out. Do not play with the sun. I think I'm finished. Everything, if you want to be really dope and you want to be really people liking you, every time they say, would you like a bag? They call bags. You know how we say, would you like a bag? Like a plastic bag. I'll say, would you like a plastic bag, a paper bag? Would you like a bag? They'll say, would you like a rubber? Do not get offended. They call the plastic, instead of saying plastic, they call it rubber. So if they ask you, do you want a rubber? They means, do you want a bag? okay? So you should say yes. But you don't just say yes. They say, you want a bag? You say, yes, please. They say, do you want another one? You say, yes, please. Do you want two? Yes, please. Say yes, please for everything. Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please, and yes, please. Yes, please. Goes very far. Yes, please. Yes, please. Kind of low. I mean, if I really can help you, I'll help you out here. I'm gonna help you out. Kind of low too, not like really loud, like And even when you're waiting, if somebody is, let's say you're going to the fruit seller, and there's other people she's attending to, you just wait there patiently. You don't say anything. You say good morning. You say morning or good morning. And I'll just say morning. So when they say good morning, doesn't matter. And then you wait patiently. This is where we don't have a lot of patience. This is where our patience be like, challenged. You wait patiently. And then you wait, and then you say morning again. And then she'll ask you what you want. And you ask her what you want, but you say, please. Can I have 2 mangoes, please? Oh no, please. I don't want that, please. You can say please 5 times in a sentence. Don't worry about it. The better, the more, the better. So you always want to, and then, yes, please. And then everything at the end is thank you. Even if the women don't seem that nice, or even if the market women might be a little, you don't know what kind of day they have. They've been out there in the hot sun, okay? You still always be very polite. This is where you get more bees with honey than vinegar. This is that type of vibration. So bring your best manners. And you'll have an absolutely wonderful time. Even if the men try to flirt with you or talk to you, the women here smile and kind of be, thank you, okay. And if you really don't want to do something with them, oh, that's okay. Or just say no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. You laugh. But you still say politely, like, no, thank you. I just want you to have a really good time when you come. And this is a way to have a really good time. Nobody told me these things. I had to learn it. I'm passing it on to y'all. Grand Rising Spirit, you look like $1,000,000. Thank you. I'm loving those glasses. Thank you. How are you? Those open gutters are some Beverly was here, she'll tell you. People fall in, especially the tourists, foreigners, and the rest of us. After a while, though, you never fall again. I ain't never fallen. Okay, I fell in once. I'm sorry. I do remember this now, but it wasn't even here. It was actually in Hawaii. And I remember, I partied a little bit. I had a couple of beers, and I was smoking some weed, and I fell in the gutter. I remember that day. But it's funny, it was clean up there at least. So at least fall in the gutter up there is a lot better. But fall in the gutter here, it could be not good. It's not a good thing. Don't fall in the gutter. Yes, child. Yes, you look like a billion. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What other things that you should know? If I was a woman, especially if you were in your, what they call summer, I don't know what they call that, summer, eternal summer, you should really, as soon as you get off the plane, buy one of these. Maybe buy a few, because if you got different purses, you should probably put one in every purse. This would be a lifesaver right here. A fan and a bottle of water goes a long way. And again, I know I said drink a lot of water, but I really want to emphasize that you should drink a lot of water. You should bring like some activated charcoal or something. Maybe you would do maybe it'd be like a Pepto-Bismol or a Alka-Seltzer. I mean, I would do activated charcoal, but I mean, on that level, because you're eating street food and there's always chances you're taking, that their stomach wouldn't even bother them and you'd be up in, because they do a lot of tomato foods. And if you don't know if you're allergic to nightshade foods, you'll learn when you get here. And they got a lot of peanuts. If you have peanut allergies, you better not eat nothing, because everything here includes peanuts. Everything. They call them ground nuts. It's another thing. They don't call peanuts peanuts. They call it ground nuts. So if you say, do you have peanuts? They might not know what you're talking about. So you have to ask for ground nuts if you want that, because they got lots of ground nuts. Very big. Even I asked him, like the other day, I said that my next door neighbor in the Volta region, he was like, what can I get you from the store? I said, mangoes, And I said, huh? I said, oh, mangoes. Huh? Mangoes. And he said, oh, mangoes. So it's mangoes, not mangoes. Somebody spoke some weed over here. It's mangoes. So mangoes, don't worry, they'll get it. Another thing too, you may think you're Turkey, you may think your English is so clear. You may really think that they understood every word you say. I'm going to give another suggestion. Talk a little slower. especially my New Yorkers, because we are really fast talkers. So you want to talk a little slower because they really don't get it. Don't assume, okay, another thing, let's go on that one. Because they speak that little bit of English, I know you're going to be impressed. You're going to think you can have a whole conversation with them. They got lost about the third sentence, okay? They really, English is the official language. Like, who made that rule, right? But it's not really what they speak. They all have local languages, and most of them speak at least 3 languages. But it could be 5, 6, or 7. Yes, they are very intelligent. They speak many languages. And we've been coming with our one little language, child. But so slow it down. Take your time to have a conversation because their English is not. They don't grasp everything in that way. I never felt unsafe. So you notice I didn't say, make sure you hold your purse next to you. Like I've never felt that I had to do all that. But this is the big one. This is a big one because y'all ones that love kids, I understand. But let me tell you, honey, when you walking down the street, be these kids, be the little Muslim kids, they say they're from Nigeria, I really don't know. And the Fulani ones too. They will rob you. They will rob you. They will hug you. They will hold on to you. They will hug you. They will be hugging you, but they taking your phone out your pocket or they taking your money out your purse. I know sister, diaspora sister, she was somewhere and they even grab your clothes. They trying to grab your clothes like they want you to please get them some money, but they be taking your phone. She got her phone taken. So don't let them little, oh, they so cute. Oh, they so cute. Honey, they ain't gonna be cute to you no more if they take your stuff. You really gonna be mad. So the Ghanaians will shoo them away like, get out of here. And you might be like, don't talk to the kids like that. No. Let them talk to the kids like that. These kids will rob you. There is poverty, so you are gonna see children begging. And it's going to break your heart. The time you let me say this. Let me tell you something. Y'all gotta think this girl hardened. She's hardened. At this point, it don't even break your heart no more. Because their mama be sitting right on the side and the father be sitting over there begging too. It's not a nice scene. And it won't harden you. You be hardened and you just keep walking when they talk to you. I know, it's cold, but it's not so cold. They're going to say, oh, mommy, please, mommy. And there's so many of them. Oh my God. And when you're in a zoo, zoo is the bigger kids, the street urchins, and they surround you. If you're not, they're not going to do nothing to you as far as like hurt you. They're not even going to probably rob you. So probably, but they're not going to rob you. But where I'm from, I don't want no 12-year-old boys surrounding me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking cool right now, so. But the people will ask you for money. It's not people, it's kids, it's children. That's what makes it harder. I never saw like in the States where you walk by and homeless people ask you for money. I don't see that from the grown people. I don't see that. No, I never saw that. They ask you for money in different ways. They don't just straight like ask you for money. They're not doing that. No. That one I'll tell you for sure. So, yeah, they're not asking that. So you want to be careful. So anyway, I think we're going to walk back because some people might want to sit outside and I'm kind of taking up the chair. And let me see, because I heard them. Well, let me see. Let's see what they're going to do. So, did I give you all the tips that's necessary so you could have a wonderful time here? Let's see. What about the money? Okay, that's a great question. Great question. So, when you first come in, they got these places called Forex Bureaus. Forex. They are legit. It's the legit people. They are legit. And you see them everywhere. When you first come in, some will say exchange some at the airport. You do want some CDs. I would only exchange, when you go to the airport, you can just ask them where are the machines or where's the counter to exchange money. Once you get into Kotoka, that's the airport you're coming into, you can ask them where to exchange money. Don't exchange a lot in the airport, but exchange enough that you got to take the taxis. I'm going to get on the taxis. Let me talk about the taxis too. Exchange enough that you get to take your taxi to get to your place. The hotel can help you exchange your money too. That's a decent place. I would go with the hotel. And then the hotel will really let you meet somebody or take you to the Forex places where you can go into the building, and you really do get a pretty good price because they list all at the changing fluctuations of the dollar, the euro, and whoever else that money is out there. So at the airport, very little. With a hotel, they really gonna help you with that one. And most likely they'll either take you, have somebody escort you, or they will show you where the Forex building. They're called Forex bureaus. They're legit. They're legit. They're legit. You can walk on in there. That's how first time I met when I came with the family. Well, I stayed with the family, picked us up. I went right to the next morning. We just were going to the Forex places. Now, but you also can use the ATM. That's another thing. I wanted to say that your ATM card works at any place that accepts ATM cards. You can put that card in and you'll get CDs out. Always get the app to, not the app, I don't even have an app, but I Google CDs to dollars, and it'll let you know the exchange rate. So when you go to your ATM, you know how much you want to take. So like right now, it's $1 is 15, let's say 15 CDs and 42 pesos. The pesos means like cents. So if you want to pull out $100 or worth, then you know how much you're getting in CDs. The money's bigger than ours too, so they may not fit in the wallet that you already have. So when you come to the art center or something, buy a bigger wallet to fit the CDs in. The money's bigger. People don't think about these little things, but you want somewhere to put your money. Taxis coming out the airport. This is another one. Taxis coming out the airport. They are going to rip you all the way off and rip you a new one on that one. I mean, this is the hard part because what can you do? If you got the Uber app, I would use the Uber. The same app works, that you have to do nothing different to use your Uber app here. If you have the Uber, because they have Uber here, they have this other thing called Bolt, but Uber, they have straight Uber. And if you can take it out of your credit card, of your debit card, the way it's just exactly the same. So I would call Uber. That's what I would do. If you don't have the Uber app, you should download the Uber app before you get here and just use Uber. Now when you come here, there's another app when you get here, you can do Bolt. Bolt is good, it's cheaper. I don't even use Uber anymore, I use Bolt. I really use the taxis. I really use the taxis because they are here to overcharge you, okay? So, but if you have to, it's going to be hard for you to determine until you're here for a while. But the Uber comes, the Bolt comes fast as well. Especially if you're in a hotel, the Bolt's going to come. So, and it's safer ride, you know. So I prefer using your Uber to get the taxi. Don't use the taxi. Yes, blessings, those glasses. Oh, thank you. I got them at this wonderful store that I would love to go to right now. It's called The Shop. And it's a place that has different artists come there. And it's like a place like Commission where they will, like I bought these shoes there. It's a shop. They have places like this in New York. I used to love them, but it's where different vendors display their stuff, so to speak. So I bought, like I said, these shoes. I bought these shoes, which is a tie-dye shoe, and the brand is called Love Ankara. I bought those from the shop. I bought these from the shop. What else I bought from the shop? I mean, even this, I bought this. They sell a little bit of everything. And it's a designer that puts the stuff. It's just one shop, but it has multiple stuff, from home decor to candles. I mean, just all the dope stuff. And so I bought this. This is my Accra name, which is Ajua. I bought this from the shop. So the shop is dope. The shop is dope. The art center. Woo, shop. Okay. Cousin, when you come into when you come in and your group, Sankofa Soul, you should really call me before you come here. Okay? Because the ripoff is real bad. It's not really good at all. And you put mad later because you didn't have to pay that much. I think making a profit is fair. I think the way they do us is a little too rough. So another thing too, if you know that some people don't even like coming to the art center now because it's like they kind of on you. Some people love the experience, I'm sure. Some people would rather not have it. So if you really wanted to do shopping, I could set it up where we come to your hotel and bring you mostly everything that's here, and you can just shop that way as well. So, but call me before you come, if you come to our center. Um, I think that's it. I mean, that's what I can think of today. But the people are very friendly, very welcoming, very smiley, very welcoming, very polite. I mean, it's a vibe. It's very like, it's just because it's warm, we got a breeze, so it's very kind of laid back. They respect you. They're gonna call you mommy, auntie, because they're giving you a title. Because especially if you're of a certain age, you don't get that. It's not like they hoot and holler like, "Ooh, baby!" Even to the young girls, it's not. It's beautiful. It's really. I mean, because I remember now when I first walked in, and the vibration. I tell you what it is. This is the number one thing, and I think that for Black Americans, that really Ghana does it for you. You really look like the people, and the people really look like you. And to see that everywhere, to see the construction workers are all black, and the bank tellers, and everybody in the bank is all black, and it's something that you cannot just put into words, because even 5 years later, I get emotional. I still feel like, wow, I'm really here. Like, how blessed am I right now? Like, I'm so blessed to be in my country. I feel like you start feeling like it's your country because of the way everyone looks. And it's very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be something that I feel like my cousin's coming, but she's a world traveler, though, still. I feel like it's something you'll never forget. It stays with people when they come to Ghana. And some people have gone to East Africa and other parts, but they said the feel of Ghana. Even though I've not been to other places on the continent, I totally get it. It's something. I have been to other countries. I haven't been to a continent. And when I got here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to stay. I'm about to stay. And even though when you live here, now you got your stuff. You get to see the real Ghana. I don't see myself living in other parts of Africa, really. I see myself living here. But life can change and things can happen. Yeah. Another thing too, another tip, very important tip to me. The money, because you're getting that, let's say you're giving when you call, I know this is sound very weird, but I promise you it's the real thing. When you bring dollars, they like the stuff that comes right from the bank. If you got 100, especially when it comes to your $50 bill, US, $100 bill, I don't know if there's enough bill bigger than that. They want those crisp and new. They'll give you more on the exchange rate if the bills are crisp and new than if the bill is all raggedy. And that is just the truth. I promise when you get here, you'll see it, you'll be like, oh my God, that sounds ridiculous. It's for whatever reason, you want to go to the bank to get your money nice and crisp when you first come here, and you will get more on the exchange rate. You'll get less if it's all, yeah. So don't bring no raggedy bills. Basically, okay. Okay, so we got that. Blessings. Thank you. Africa Continent Binding is also binding. African, yes. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Bindi. Oh, thank you. It's my Christian. Thank you so much. Yes, you are blessed. Thank you. Yes, Mon. How are you again? It's a whole different vibe when you step off the plane. Yes. Can't wait to see you. Yes, can't wait to get to you. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you, darling. I got your number, so I'm going to call you. So if you need anything, I want to prepare before you come. Yes, you can get your clothes made. You can get every single thing made. You get it made to your body. It will fit you to perfection, and it's a wonderful, absolute feeling. The food is actually very delicious. It's very rich. It's very a lot of oil, a lot of palm oil, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of starch. It's so good. But bring something for your stomach, because our bodies may not be used to the food being so rich. I would make sure that say the money, the crispness of the bills, the CD. So you'll go and you'll say, I'm gonna give $100, and I'm gonna get 1,500 Ghana CDs. And the money's fatter, and it's gonna look really nice. It's gonna a nice little fat little. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be so excited. You're going to be like a kid. Like, oh my God, look at all this money I got. And like the people look at you and laugh because they know you're going to spend it in no time. It is so easy to spend a lot of money here. Because your mind keeps saying, they'll say 20 Ghana CDs. You'll be like, that's less than $2. They'll say 200 Ghana CDs. You'll be like, that's less than $20. And you keep doing that and you ain't got no money left. So it's easy to get caught up, but unless you got it like that, spend to your heart's content and just be, I won't say reckless, but just do what you do. But if you want to stay, you got like a little budget, you want to make it to the other, whatever, how long people are staying, just be like, don't let that do that. When you live here now, you don't even think, I don't think in dollars, I think in CDs. So when I hear the price in CDs, that's a real price to me. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be careful. I don't do that. Oh, that's only $10. I ain't dealing with dollars. When I put my card in the ATM, and when you put your card in the ATM here, you will get CDs. I know people should know that, but I know you might not think like that. That's it. Let me say this too. You really don't want to show them dollars. Do not show dollars. Make sure you always exchange the money. I don't even know I know here they accept your dollars, but it's not going to be a good deal for you, and you shouldn't do it. Get their CD money, but a lot of there's places, when you go to like the place Sue I told you, you can use your debit card and your credit cards. They have a lot of places though, not the market seller, not the fruit seller, not the side of the road food. They don't have that capacity, okay? Not the regular store on the corner, like none of that has the capacity. But the neighborhoods that are used to dealing with foreigners, but I hear the art center never used to have a place to use your cards, and now they do. So you can use your card here as well. And then ATMs all around. ATMs and banks, you have no shortage in Accra. You have no shortage. You will find ATMs and banks everywhere. The bank that I like to deal with when I put my card in that machine, I want to get that. I never hear people say that. I would deal with ABSA, ABSA, Standard Charter, ABSA. What's that other one? I really just deal. Fidelity. My two are Fidelity and ABSA. Everybody else, I don't put my card in any old machine. I don't care where those banks are, and those banks are everywhere. Fidelity, ABSA. I don't know. I think they probably got a link to America already. So, there's a bank that called Access, which is more like a local one. It's dope, but my card, they always throw my card back out. Or sometimes I feel like my card be getting stuck. I don't like to use Access Bank, personally speaking. I use ABSA, ABSA, or Fidelity. But then those other British ones, like Standard Charter, and there's another one. Those are good too. But I don't use Bank of Africa. I don't know what happened. I try to use Bank of Africa, but there's Bank of Africa, and there's Bank of Africa, which is still a big bank, but ABSA. And ABSA because it's red, and Fidelity because it's yellow and red. Just so you know. It's going to make your life easy. I need that Benny and those. Okay, I will have one made for you, Queen. Email me at afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com. I would love to talk with you. And you can't remember everything, so write some stuff down. But my cousin gonna be good because I'm here, and I'm about to, be rolling with them when I meet them where I can. But you're gonna love it, and you're not gonna want to go home. Back to where you live, and all of y'all, and it's beautiful. I mean, when I tell you warnings, that's only for people that want to live here. Everybody else, you will never know that. You will be like, this is the greatest place ever. That's how you're going to feel. It's funny, like I said, as I'm sitting here now, I remember this is one of the first places that I went to eat was here. And the first place was like, this place is dope. I'm so glad I came back over here. And this is the stage. This is the stage where every Friday night they used to have dancing. They have a live band right here. This place is called Abajo. It's a God word, and I think it means, hey, let's dance. I think somebody said that's what Abajo means. Hey, let's dance. So, and then they have performances here. Well, yeah, it's live bands all the time. It used to be every Friday, and you could dance. It's so cute. I love it. Let me show you this little spot. So this is Abajo. The inside of it is beautiful. They recently had a fire, though. So it's the brother, a Ghanaian brother owned it, and his German wife. And see, these are the little chairs. I really love it. I really love it. Let's take a little walk.
Hey, my sister.
How are you, my brother? It's good to see you. How's everything? Everything's good? I'm glad. Nice to see you. So yes, and that's how most people greet you. Hey, my sister, Mama Africa. Well, they call you Mama Africa if you dress African. That's what that name comes from. Other than that, they're gonna call you my sister. Sculptures. But this is when they call we're gonna go to town for Accra. This is town, and you can get anything in Accra. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, there's some red light districts here for sure, but I don't want to talk about that. But you can get anything in Accra. Don't say and be like, oh my God, I'm in Africa. I can't get mine. Oh, you can get it. You can get it. Just ask the right people and you can get it. You can get anything in Accra. And the weather's always warm. And in Accra it don't really rain a lot. So there's that as well. So it's nice. It's dope. It's got dopeness. Total dopeness. I love it. I love it. I may not act like it all the time. Be like, you sure you love it? Y'all don't live there every day like I do. It's a whole nother level. Yeah, it's nice. It's lovely. So we just walking. And the people walk slow. So if you're in a rush, this won't be the place for you. You'll be mad. Like, why they walk so damn slow? And then you realize it's freaking hot. And that's why they walk slow. But you will complain. Nah, maybe. No, you won't, because you be on the new visit high. Like, new visit high. I need a dress for tomorrow. I got an interview. Let me look at this. What is this little outfit? It's not kind of cute. I need me an outfit. We should go outfit shopping. Just do that together. That's a cute outfit. Now, another thing too, if you look at it, they think you should buy it. So you don't even have, you gotta look from the side of your eye around these places. You can't even look hard. You're like, oh, let me go look over here. And you're like, Madame. Oh, and they'll call you Madame a lot. Madame is just a very, it's like a sign of respect for real. Madame, please come to my shop, my brother's shop, but it ain't their brother's shop, y'all. Okay, y'all don't want the nitty gritty. I ain't gonna give you that one. I ain't gonna give you no nitty gritty talks. But yeah, it's still, it doesn't matter whose shop it is. It's great. They got beautiful stuff, and you're gonna absolutely love it. And I mean that. Because even though I see the stuff all the time, so one would say, oh, let's go in here. Let me go see, what's this? No, it's not. Let's go to Brother Rashid's place. Even though you'll be like, oh, like I'll be here all the time, so sometimes I kind of get a little used to it. It's beautiful stuff. Like the stuff is absolutely fabulously gorgeous. And when I first moved here, I was like, I don't never want to get used to it. I want to just always be amazing to me. So and if you want amazing, then you got to go away and come back. Go away and come back, and you'd be like, oh, it's amazing. I like that little outfit. It's cute, but I don't know. I like it a lot. I like a couple of outfits. Let me see. I'll come back. We're gonna go to this Brother Rashid's place and see. He sells bags and stuff. I don't really want bags, so I just want y'all to see it. And if you see dogs, we don't see dogs. You see goats a lot, like we see now. But y'all. But the dogs are very mild-mannered. So, well, let's go into this shop and see something. Let me see where you are. Hey, cuz, what is happening with the market that had the bad fire? That was the Foles clothes. That's the used clothes, which I don't think they're gonna even go to those spots. But it was where they sold, where all the used clothes, once it gets dumped into Ghana, it goes to this place. That market, I can't remember what the market's called. What was the market called? I can't remember. But I think they really started coming back and selling like the next day. So I think they started selling like the next day. Things happen here, but it don't stop nothing because people really have to make money. So we can't really come in here because they got other people in here. So we'll come in another time. We'll come another time. There's customers in there. They don't want me to blow their cover. They want me to blow their cover. So I won't do that. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so that's what happened. I've never actually, to tell you how much deep it is, I've never even been to that market. So, I feel like Accra is big. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit down for here for a second. But yeah, so it's okay. There'll be one, but I'm telling you, the safety that you feel as a woman, and I think that's a very important factor. You'll feel very safe. And I love it. It's like, y'all remind me, just talking about it, it reminds me of when I first moved here and with the things that I loved, and the things that I still love. I think it's more fun sometimes as a diasporan or a visitor to experience Ghana with other visitors. Because once you get with the people, just like me now, after 5 years, you kind of become one of the people, meaning that you start to get used to it. You take it for granted. You take it for granted. But there's those times that I don't. I wake up and I do. It's like this feeling that I can't explain, but I'll be like, oh, see, I get emotional, I can't get it out. I'll be like, oh my God, like I'm so blessed. I live here. Like I'm so blessed. And living here is different because it's not easy, but it depends on like the way you were raised or how you grew up or your lifestyle in the States. That would depend on the people that want to actually stay. That would depend on how easy it is. Even if you can live in nicer places. There's great neighborhoods like East Lake Bone, Spintex, Laboni, Continents, even Osu. Osu's a little more, I live in Osu. It's a little more artsy kind of vibe. But, because I still got bad water conditions. That's why you want to live in East Lake Bone, Spintex, Laboni, Continent. You want to live in those places where your water's going to run and it's going to run hot too. But I think that once you go outside, you're still going to experience the gutters and maybe not so much in those neighborhoods, but when you come outside the neighborhood. I think the way to make it in another country, which I never have said before, that you're going to probably stay, is to definitely, I've changed, after 5 years, I've changed this. I would say is to connect with other diasporans because you do need to have your own network. It's very tribal here, and you are just another tribe, and you'll start to realize that how important that is for you to get that, to understand that. But that's when you live here. When you don't live here, all the rules that I talk about, everything that I warn you, or hedge up your on, it's just from a perspective of living here. When I leave, no. It was very magical when I came. And they get a lot of respect. Like I get a lot of respect for being here for 5 years and never left. So they call me Ghana. Well, she's Ghana. She's Ghana. That means don't try to cheat her. She already knows. She's been here. She lives here. They call you very strong because they don't. You gotta understand. They don't even know why you would even want to live here because outside in the world. So, but I know a lot of you that are coming to stay. You're gonna have a wonderful time. Because you got more information than some of us did. I think when the first pioneers started coming, we know for sure there was no YouTube, there was no social media. I mean, that's a fact. We already know that 40 years ago, YouTube did not exist. None of the platforms, barely the internet. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't really chronicle. And then they were retirees. It was a different diaspora that was here before. Because of the advent of YouTube, the people that world travel, the traveling bloggers, and then even COVID, it's people that come here to live. It's different. It's younger people. It's digital nomads, right? So that changes the environment as well because they're coming with new ideas. Like the Cape Coast, every time I go there, there's some diaspora that moved there. And I did some great business. You want business, I would say, want to hear this one? I'm talking about depending on the business. You got a whole bunch of money that you can go into some big business with investment, but I'm talking about the average person. I would create a business and I would make sure my business is where the diasporans are. And the reason why I say that is we support each other. That one, y'all don't think we got some unity? Or we got unity. Them restaurants are supported by us. if a diaspora opens anything, people will frequent that thing every day. You are keeping them alive. You better believe it. We will support each other, and we will. When you come to the Cape Coast Thursday Child, my cousin, if you on it, you'll see that we support each other because the stuff we like is not the same stuff they like. They don't even know about that stuff, right? So um, people love it. I mean, food is. I think that Cape Coast has a lot of black African American or diasporans businesses, and it's a lot of those restaurants. I'm not gonna lie, but the kind that you really want. But they got somebody open up a cafes. I mean, like an internet space where you can rent it out for the month. You can have your own little room, like you have broadband that runs all day. So for those people that's digital nomads, there's a lot of ways. A brewery too, or a lot of diasporans up there. There's the mountain, so there's community. There's things that you wouldn't find down here. Yeah, it's dope, honestly. And there's a place called Jamaica Town, I think. I don't know exactly where that is, but you know, you can find anything you want. So, and the more that come, I feel like the more ideas. In my opinion, if you didn't ask me, but if you asked me, you said, hey, I really want to buy land, I would say buy it sooner than later because it's only so much land, y'all. You can't make more. So you better buy it. And of course, there's a lot. You gotta make sure it's legit. I mean, that part, but there's legit land. It's just, it's some, you gotta go through some things, okay? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through some things. So anyway, I thought we had a nice little chat today, and I'm going to sign off and save some battery. Let me see how much battery I got. Oh, I better save some battery. Yes. Okay, so that's that. All right, ladies, I love y'all. When I see some more stuff, I'll let you know. If you like anything that you happen to glance by and see, let me know. If you like that table, let me know as well. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace and love.